because they said you gave injection. Lera. She said every injection she gave to Mohbad. In fact, she said she doesn't even know who is Mohbad. She doesn't know him. She doesn't know if he's a celebrity or anything. It's after they arrested her. I mean, her mother brought her. She said it was her mother that took her willingly to the place. That was when they knew that he's a celebrity. And she didn't know that he's a celebrity. She said when she got to the place, Mohbad was very weak. She met Mohbad weak on the bed. Very weak. She said when she met him weak, she thought to herself, the first thing she can do is to give paracetamol. She thought to herself, the first thing she can do is to give paracetamol.
My people, when I call listen to true story.
When she gave paracetamol, the paracetamol she gave is water paracetamol, not intravenous injection. No.
Oh, wow.
No. Now, remember when they said, Adura, did you see anything happen? He said there was a minor argument upstairs after they got back from Ikorodu. Minor argument upstairs was what Adura said. So that you understand, when the boy said they fought in the car physically, and all the things he was saying, when they got back home, they continued the fight. But Adura said it was a minor argument. But Adura was not in the car. Adura was in the back car, where lifestyle was. To be sincere, Adura wouldn't have even seen any fight because there was not a fight at all between Prime Boy and Mohbad. There was no fight. Spending said it too. Now, she said Mohbad was weak when she got there. So the first thing she did was to give water paracetamol. On giving water paracetamol, as in, I don't know what they call it, so please, medical scholars, you know, water, paracetamol, water drinking. That's it. She said he didn't even finish drinking it. He only took a little. And when she saw he was weak, it was Wumm that suggested to her. You understand? That she wanted to give intravenous. She only gave 2 injections. The first she gave right in front of Wumm was anti-tetanus. In fact, Wumm said that's how he behaves when he takes, how he reacts. Because the moment she gave that intravenous injection of anti-tetanus, he threw up. Paracetamol syrup, aura, yeah. She said with water that he couldn't even take it. That he even spoke. And she was but weak. He said it weakly. She was you know that he spoke in Yoruba to her. He spoke when she got there, but he was weak on the bed. So she said she gave the injection. When she gave the intravenous injection of anti-tetanus, the next thing, he threw up. When he threw up, he had goose pimples, that you could see the goose pimples. And he was so weak. And that was the first thing she gave. So when she gave that, Wumm then said, that's how he behaves. She now went, brought water, cold water, and poured it on him. On pouring the cold water, she now thought of it that she was now saying, no, she said she was telling Wumm, no, don't pour water, stop pouring cold water on him. She was then saying, Wumm said, no, so she then decided that, could it be that what was the hand swollen and everything, could it be that it's an infection too? because Wumi was one that suggested the anti-tetanus. So she still went ahead again and gave antibiotics. She named the antibiotic Olorinu, where maybe some people will write it, but me, I didn't write. Antibiotics. Those were the two things. And Wumi, it was right in front of Wumi. Remember, Wumi told us she wasn't there anymore. She was cooking. She said she never administered anything on him behind Wumi. Everything she administered was right in front of Wumi. Nothing. Then she noticed that he was weaker. He was weaker. So she thought to herself to go and buy, I don't know, she mentioned the morally, weak. Even when she got there, he was weak. So that was why it was suggested to her that because tetanus, infection. So anti-tetanus was administered, antibiotic was administered. That was all she administered. But Wumi, when he was still fainting, kept going. Then she told her no, and he was quoted, Ola Sholara, let me go and get so that they can give to Mohbad. So she went. As she was on her way coming back, she even got back. Not that anybody called her. On getting back, she saw that they had naked Mohbad. He was only in pants. And they were pouring water on him. And she was like, why are you people pouring water on him? Cold water. Wumi and maybe DJ Abim Kokon, they were pouring water on him. By the time she touched Mohbad, he was no more alive. And Mohbad, it's a setup for her. That's what she understand by what happened to her. And I said, number one, the injection he gave intravenously, those two injections, do you know that it can kill? He said never. I don't know, doctors, you people should know now. Is it not possible that it can kill? Injection that they give intravenously, what do they call it? Those two. She said it can never kill. Is it true? She said it can never kill. That Mohbad was already weak by the time she got there. Because she said it is 2 injections she gave, only 2 injections, and she named the 2, anti-tetanus and antibiotic, 2. Then only oral, and that till Mohbad died, as in when she came back to the house and met water, they had naked him, that he was wearing a white pants, that they had naked him, and they were pouring water on him. But when she left, he was weak. And she met him weak anyway. She met him weak. Anyway, so they were pouring water on him. She met them, and she was even angry when she said then that they were pouring water on him. She said she was asking, why are you people pouring water? You know, at one point, it's like we heard something about water. I don't know where. I just know at one point from all this damn story, we heard water. I don't know where we heard the water from, but I heard the water at one point. But she then said they were pouring water on him when she got. But when she got there, the guy was weak. And there was not a fight. I said there was not a fight. The question I asked, did you ask what the wound you saw and the swell and everything? Did you ask question about what happened? She said yes, that when she got there, she said, what caused this wound? They said he had a fight at the concert they went a day before. They said they had a fight at a concert. Maybe they went a day or 2 days. Do you understand? That was what they told her. But she wasn't even interested to know if is he a musician, be a bouncer or something, that they had a fight. He had a fight at the party or something they went. So she's aware that this wound came from a fight he had at a party. You know, he went. So now, that was what the only thing she asked and nothing more. And she didn't even know he's a celebrity. She didn't know if he's a bouncer or anything. That she was set up. And she knows that she has been set up. I said, okay. Thank you. After hearing everything, in fact, there are so many things I would like them to help me ask. Wumi, all these people, I don't know who they are pointing at. I am scared. Now, the question I want to ask, there are many things they said Mohbad said in the car. Wumi, I think it is time you go with your lawyer. It's an advice, so you can choose now to tell your sister to come and abuse me again. It's an advice. If it is true, all those things, Mohbad said those things, and they are living witnesses, because I don't want to say it online. But they bad. You femi mi.
Say it now. Why?
I think it is time you go with your lawyer, since you have one, and go and tell them what led to the fight between you and Mohbad. It is deep. Go and tell them what led to the fight between you and Mohbad. Why did Mohbad say? Because when your daddy said it, your father-in-law said it, I was like, where this man, they hear all these jagbajantis, if not that Spending said it, along, me, now I believe Mohbad said it. You know, Baba Mohbad said it, that he was shocked that the only child that man that he saw introduced to him, that he learned that he wanted to throw the child inside third main library. I was saying, where this man, they hear this useless thing, he's allowing people to feed him with lies and, thing. He actually heard it. Maybe people they have told, what is suffering around. You understand what is suffering around? Mohbad's word, all what is said in that car is too much. It's actually even affecting those boys psychologically. Our boys singing will affect your mental state.
Share the video, my people.
Especially because he died.
Secret don't come out. Secret don't come out.
So, I will ask you to go.
People won't get secret now that they lock. Now that they lock for
tell
police
them the
station.
reason that you and Mohbad fought in the car and continue the argument at home. Tell them the reason why he wanted to throw you and Leah. There are some things, so you people won't open it.
Open it now. You dey worry. Say it now.
Before we come out and be abusing Mama Mohbad, abusing Adura, abusing Darusha, I go weak. In fact, I'm tired. My state of mind is shattered. Wumi, please also let them know, why did that your husband threatened to throw Liam and yourself out of the car on Ebute Bridge? If not, you need to hold spending. And also, they said, and also, the one that Prime Boy had on you people's way from the party to the party is too much. Just try and ask. Go to the police. If not, do something, because they are heard from, and they said those people, they are locked in different custody. They don't have access to each other. You understand? So there's a problem. There's a problem. You have to go and tell the police why you people were fighting. And if Prime Boy said he didn't fight Mohbad, and Spending, who was holding on to the baby, said that is true. Who is this? Hello?
Hello? Yes, ma. Your micro speaker, ma.
Why?
Yes, ma. I want to talk about the TT injection. I'm a registered nurse. Tell me, ma.
Yeah, say it in public. You see, this matter doesn't need it's just you just want to talk about injection.
So the IV TT injection. I've been a nurse for 25 years.
Okay.
IV TT injection is a no-no. No. I mean, there's no other complications to this. But I believe me.
What's IVVT? What is IVVT?
IV tetanus injection.
Okay.
Is a very no. It's a no.
Okay.
It should be given IM, intramuscular.
Okay. That is in the bone.
Yes, in the bone.
Okay.
Or probably near
Laps.
Or
Okay.
something. Yes.
Okay.
It should go into the muscles, not straight into the IV.
Yeah, she said she put it intravenously.
Yes, so that means for him to have that goosebumps,
Yes.
that is only anaphylactic shock at that time. Not even receiving goosebumps.
Okay. Because she said it that with the moment after Tomufu, only in fact she said Wunmi was the one that said they should give anti-tetanus injection. Not that she said give it intravenously. She said Wunmi was even the one that suggested it. But then she said she gave it intravenously in the presence of Wunmi. That the moment she, can you let me say what? No, I'm just explaining.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah. No, she's an auxiliary nurse. She's a quack nurse. So she's not a nurse. She's not a nurse. She's not a nurse. She's an auxiliary nurse.
She should take responsibility for that action alone. So every other thing, I don't want to, but for that singular act of a nurse, that is also competence by going to a client's house to give that injection. IV.
No, she's not. Let's not deviate from the issue. The issue now is the real story. Let's not deviate from the story. If you're saying she should take up responsibility for giving intravenously, that is another story. The story here is what led to them bringing her into the house. What made them call, instead of what the story here is, we were told, the story here is we were told Prime Boy caused that wound. That is the question mark. So this side, I know what you are saying. I am saying, so that part is for the medical field to sort out that. They will sort out that. Medically, they will sort out that. Yeah. All right, thank you. So now, intravenously, I don't know anything about it. I'm not going to go that route. You understand? I wouldn't go that route because I don't know anything about intravenous injection. My own part is that the story we heard is, why did they keep Prime Boy in detention? Prime Boy was kept in detention for over 2 months that he is the one that pied Mohbad. He is the one that caused the bruise. In fact, Adura also said that his suspicion is on Prime Boy. But Prime Boy and Mohbad had no fights. I don't want us deviating. This call is a distraction. Now, what caused the fight? What brought up that wound that made them call a quack nurse that doesn't know what to give intravenously? And you understand what happened? What is the true story? That's where we are, and that is what I have brought the story from the side of 3 people that are remanded in custody. Prime Boy was in custody as a suspect based on he is the one that pied Mohbad. In fact, many of you do not even care about him. Many of you are ready that he goes down for it. That he goes down for it. Meanwhile, Spendy agreed or said to us that, truth be told, even the punch he had in the car, that he threw at the car, the fist with his ring, he said the glass to that window did not break. Oh. He said there was no wound. That probably if he had no ring on, maybe something else is not sure. But because of his ring, that it was his ring, he had this, that he wears this big ring. He had that big ring. When he said he used the word fuck. He said that was his word, fuck. And he hit, and that Prime Boy was no more there. They had chased Prime Boy away. It was the fight between, he had issue with Wunmi. And they said, he said, these were his words. Like I said, I'm going to keep those words. I'm not going to say it online.
Say it now.
I expect Wunmi
Respect
to
Wunmi.
go with a lawyer.
She will not go.
And go and answer these things that we have heard. What really happened?
She won't go.
Was the fight, the car, hitting of car, was Prime Boy there? In fact, Prime Boy didn't even witness hitting of car. He didn't even see any car crash, nothing like that. He said they immediately, when he was trying to even calm his friend down, that they didn't listen to him. Police, security said, no. They were calming Mohbad and they told him to go away. He said there was not those fights at all. That Mohbad was trying to hit him like, you should get out of the car, you should get out. He was not trying to calm Mohbad. My guy, oh, no, nigga, what? He was speaking what he was saying. Me, I don't, But Mohbad wasn't ready to have it. That it was hot. It was high. They said after he was told to leave, that his Prime Boy was told to leave, Spendy said Mohbad was still having problem with the wife. They said he went to that car, like, fuck. That word, it was what they said, and his ring cracked, didn't break, but cracked that window. There was a crack. And the driver of the car wasn't happy. Obviously, he had said he was going to fix it up. What now? He had said he was going to fix it up. What? So, my question is, my advice and my question is, if I start to talk too much, I'll be forced to spill some things. No, I won't be spilling those things. If those things are true, Wunmi will understand me. Wunmi, go to the police. Those things that Mohbad said that led to him saying he wants to throw you and Liam off on the bridge at Ebute, You know those things, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go and explain yourself. Or they should bring all these people or everybody to the inquest again. Because definitely they are witnesses. And the fight between you and him, it wasn't about Prime Boy. Why? Yes. Mohbad, the evangelist, yeah, could you kindly clarify this for me, please? So Nurse came on Tuesday and met Mohbad alive, right? Yes. Evangelist, that question I asked, when did Mohbad die? She said she met Mohbad at home on the bed but weak on Tuesday. She said it was on Tuesday. She said it, but he was weak. And he had clothes on. But by the time she went out to come back again, he was now naked, but with white pants. They had poured water on him. They were just pouring water on him. Pa, 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 pa. Even that at a point before she left, not they, Wumi, she said Wumi was the one with her when she administered all those things. Even when he threw up, and she said she went to bring water and was pouring on him. That even Mohbad said, but that he was weak. So that weakness is all what she said. And she is of the belief that she was set up. Those were her words. They set me up. I don't know why she feels so. Maybe if she's given an opportunity that they cross-examine her, she will spill more. Because what I wanted to understand by speaking to her was, why did she meet Mohbad in the house alive? You understand? Did she ever administer any drug or injection? Because we've been hearing, not said I never gave any drug. But the truth is, the drug that they mentioned, police mentioned that was administered by her, were like 3 or 4. She said, the ones she mentioned, these ones I've mentioned, are the ones she said she gave. She mentioned their names, so I can't remember. I'm not in medical field. Maybe others wrote it. Me, I can't remember. As a matter of fact, see, when I was speaking to them, you can see, I just jotted SUV. You can see my point. I was talking, and in fact, if you see how I was doing it, I was just taking my own point, the one that really I felt I needed to know, and I needed to come tell us that this is where this situation is. You can see that the story, the only thing that is different in everybody's testimony now is that Prime Boy, who was held in custody, said he's not the one that hurt Mohbad at any point. In fact, he didn't see blood, there was no fight, there was nothing like that. Meanwhile, Wumi said Prime Boy is the one that fought Mohbad.
Wow.
Spending said nothing like that. You know, I asked a question at one point. Where was Liam in all this? Where? They never mentioned Liam Spending to us at any point. After all, he is the eyewitness. He is the eyewitness from Ikorodu. Come, go back. But we didn't hear about him. He has been in custody since, locked there. He was the one carrying Liam. Why haven't they mentioned Spending all this while? In fact, I didn't even know. I only thought he involved in the medical aspect. He recommended a nurse. In fact, he said he wasn't even in the house. When they called him, he said, who followed up the nurse was DJ. That DJ was the one that followed up the nurse till the nurse got to the house. He didn't even know that they brought the nurse eventually gone, because he didn't even think the matter reached that extent. He was shocked when he heard Mohbad died. Before he could say Jack Robinson, he he was in detention. And he has been in detention until today when they granted him bail. And the bail they granted him, I won't lie to you people, there's a message that was sent to him. I won't say more. Unknown to the people that sent the message, that some of us have been able to speak to them, to hear some things. The message is shocking. It is bad. It is dirty. It is bad. I am scared. Ẹ̀rù bà mí. It is bad. I won't lie to you people. It is bad.
Tell us now.
Tí bá ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀.
Sọ̀rọ̀.
Mo fẹ́ balẹ̀.
Oh, wow.
But I will leave it to Aloba's family. Maybe soon they will say it to the world. And I believe all these people too, as they are with their family, they will be telling their family. Because I noticed that the day Mama Prime Boy came here, they were saying, what is the one about? I was even very irritated. That was why I told them, let your family, let this boy go and say his own truth. Be truthful. That's the only thing that can set you free. You don't have to keep secret with the dead. You know, if you were on this chat, on this particular chat, that day they brought Mama Prime, said, just say your own truth. Be truthful. If not, I see shake like this. The woman started shouting, shake. She was shouting like I'm illiterate. Sorry. I told her, please, madam, platform me. Odabo. If not, I won't even put Matt in this dressing of fund for his bail. Me, Nikparo, I was irritated. How can you be advising people to say their truth? As if it concern me. Assuming they have sentenced as child to life imprisonment for buying Mohbad. You think anybody will care? You think anybody will care? Nobody will care. Nobody will care. Say your truth. You can't be keeping secrets with Mohbad. Mohbad is gone. He was trying to protect Mohbad so that his story won't be out there. You understand? Ẹni tó ṣèwájú tó tún fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yìn ni Prime Boy. Ó fẹ́ ṣèwájú, ó fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yìn. Meanwhile, what he threw under the bus. Just say your own side of the story. If you were on this chat that day, remember the mother was coming here to shine. Prime Boy's mother, Moshe Legwon kúrò lórí platform mi. When they detained that child, this is where you will stay. Because the moment they heard Adura saying what he heard from Wumi, when he said he heard, he didn't see the fight. Meanwhile, Prime Boy said, no fight. Who is not lying? But the statements from them, I have up to 5-6 things said. They are allegations. They are not just stories. They are allegations that truly will back up the fight Mohbad and Wumi had. Those things, tí Mohbad ń sọ, tí orí ẹ̀ fi ń ya wèrè níjọ́ yẹn, ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀. The allegation, and that's the reason why Wumi needs to go. Because those are allegations. Those things are deep. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ó dẹ̀ pọ̀. Ó pọ̀. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ̀rù bà mí. Ha! In fact, mo ti pẹ́ láyé, to God be the glory. Mi tún mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tàbí ó yẹ ká máa continue. Please, mothers, take care of your sons and daughters. Me too, I'm talking to myself. What they are doing out there. Ó ti pọ̀ jù o. It's too much, oh. Ó ti pọ̀ jù. It's time that they all go. All of them. They should go and meet the police. They need to open this case. They need to start to find people that are culpable. Some people need to go to jail. Ẹ̀wọ̀n yá. Ẹ̀wọ̀n yá. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ó ti yá. Àsìkò ẹ̀wọ̀n dé. It's a big issue. And it's serious. But like I said, I would prefer to keep it in suspense. Mi ò fẹ́ ọjọ́ ẹkún yẹn síwájú. I'm not trying to make you people cry later. It's better I save you people tears. Because if some of you here, there will be riot in Lagos State tomorrow. I'm telling you, there will be riot. Ikorodu people will rise. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀, ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. I've said my own. I have to go. I've listened to 3 people. Thank God we've listened to Wumm. We have listened to Adura. We have listened to DJ Bismi. We have listened. Now, I have heard from these other 3 people. And what they have told us will shock me. Wumm said she was only there for 1 injection. And I'm thinking, there was no need for her to say she wasn't there for the second one. Okay? You understand? I'm thinking, that Adura, true, the lady said it, that she saw them. She mentioned them. In fact, she did say this person's brother, but they were not with them in the room. They were not with she, Wumm, and Adura in the room. And she met Mohbad weak. My question is, why was he weak? Why was he weak? And she met wound, hand swollen, and Wumm told her that it's good that they quickly give him anti-tetanus. She said she has been set up. What does she mean by that? That she was set up. What does she mean by who set me up? What is the meaning of that? That's why women need to go. And all of them, all what they said is about the fight. Prime Boy didn't say he saw fight. He said they were arguing. You understand? He said the argument, they were heat of argument from Flecky to. It was at a point he now heard the reason, but they were coding. They didn't really want him to hear. But at one point, his friend's head was hot. He said, saying some things, and so that's why he was able to grab some things. But spending that one heard more, because at a point, Mohbad was out talking all. Then wanted to wind down. They said he even wind down. That the man driving, he said, that doesn't mean something. He said that the man driving said, do you want to get me to what kind of, to calm down? The driver was calming them, that they fought physically in the car. That they fought physically, not mouth argument now, like this person said they had. He said, and Prime Boy was no more there when Mohbad hit on the side of the back SUV, SVC, SUV, only ring ńlá ló wọ̀, ó fi gbá window glass yẹn. Only and that glass is son. Only the driver got upset. You know when you hear that, what does that mean? They were calming him down. He got back into the car. They were fighting. But that the driver was for the car hire, not driver, taxi. He said car hire. Ricky, ma'am, car hire, no pay. He said car hire. He didn't say taxi, car hire. we heard a different story. We heard Mohbad was Prime Boy was who he was fighting. Prime Boy knew there was no chance for that. He was even trying to plead with Mohbad. And it's because he wasn't taking side with the way Mohbad was shouting and talking, exposing some things. And people were there. He didn't want Mohbad to be talking anyhow, be doing that. He said that Mohbad should calm down, get home. And for this reason, because he wasn't getting support for him, Mohbad told him to go and call Adura. On getting to Adura, Adura not too fun. No, but me, can you come? Of course, Sean, that's rude. Mohbad. Only while they were saying it, before he knew what was happening, Adura had come. And when Adura came, Mohbad didn't say anything. He didn't even say about, talk about the complaint or anything. No. Mohbad just said, come along. Because he had now come to report Adura. Then Mohbad continued again the fight with the wife. They wanted to say, no, pé ó rí àdúrà sí kò bá sọ̀rọ̀ kò sọ pé bó ṣe ṣe sóhun ó tún fẹ́ máa continue why tó ṣe kanda ni inú wa bí Mohbad sí òun got angry towards him came down from the car ó tàn ó dẹ̀ wá sí side ó ṣí mọ́tò ní kò ń bọ́lẹ̀. The fact that he did not want to come down was saying, my guy, my nigga, bí kinní kan kò lè tó him calm down na kinní kan ó ní Mohbad ó ní láàsì tóun rí Mohbad nìyẹn. He even broke down in tears. He broke down. He broke down that how he wish he knew Umaku. How he wish. Maybe he would have followed him. Maybe he would have stayed with him. He would have tried. You understand? He didn't say all that. So, a minimum combat role. Those were the things that brought me tears. So, when he was explaining, he broke down. His story is bad. He's spending the house comprehensive of it. All what they said in the car. The best thing I will advise them is they should go to the police. They need to find who is culpable for us, who is going to spend life imprisonment, and other things that need to be done. Mohbad said a lot, and he has witnesses. Sorrow gone. Mohbad said a lot. He said a lot. I can't say them. But he put you. The things these kids they do is too much. But I heard it Uri mi ti scatter. Erumbami. He said, I really want to lie real book. In fact, I'm seeing too much. So, what I will advise, and I will still say it again, Wumi, it is time you stand up, go to the police, take your lawyer. All these things that they have said, all these people have as eyewitnesses, if they are lying, go and say it at the police station. If they are saying the truth, now tell this truth and the real story. Let everybody face each other. It is time we know the truth. Time is ticking. We want to know the whole truth. I do not think anything like autopsy is done, and there's a reason for that. In fact, Mohbad made mention of it. You see some things I heard, as if the boy knew he was going to die. He spoke too much in the car. And Mohbad, But he needed to live this story. And guess what? We would never have heard of what he said if I didn't speak to Spending and Co. He spoke too much. If when later the truth start to unveil, you people will start to slap yourselves.
Tell me now.
As if he knew he was going to die.
Say it.
It also wrote you. If you hear from those people, Mama Kenny, Mama Kenny, but was he really human? Was it that guy? Was he really a human being, or is an angel that came into the world to do some things and hesitate? And you wonder why, just for this guy's matter, we have been on it for months. He spoke many things in the car that is affecting those boys psychologically. Because as he died, now they realize that he was actually, even in his anger, he was passing messages to them. Even in his anger, he was passing messages in the car. I don't think the man that owns the car even knows that the boy is dead. From the way they said it, I don't think they got in touch with him. Police did not do investigation on their side. Even all the people that are what do they call them? Security. They didn't even call Obi Kubana priest to come and do investigate it to that extent. As a matter of fact, can I shock you people? Let me put it aside.
Say it now.
To an extent that there are some things that they want it covered up. There was a message sent to Spending. I have the message with me. It's really a shame. It is sad. Christian, mighty wise me. Àárín ọ̀tá ló wà. Ẹ máa kíyèsára. Mothers, fathers, take care of your children. Take care of your children. Before your children marry a son or a daughter, make sure you go into prayers. Always check the background of every home that your daughter or your son is about to go into. And many of us, our behavior online, it should be a criteria. I have seen some people, my kids can never marry their son or their daughter. This Mohbad's case have revealed a lot of people and people's background. And try and be praying about your children. If you told my BSSC, ọkùnrin obìnrin, ọkọ tó bá máa fẹ́, ìyàwó tó bá máa fẹ́, in-laws tó ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ní, ó ṣe pàtàkì. Mohbad spoke in the car as though he knew he was going to die. That's the way it's affecting those boys. If it's abroad, they would have started treating those boys psychologically. They will be taking care of them because his word is tormenting them. The guy is more than what we all think he is. The guy is more than what we all think he is. I don't think he's a human being. Wallahi, take it or you leave it. A woman that told Mama Mohbad, it's not about the money. You remember his lifetime, nobody knew him. And he was so humble. How can somebody with that kind of humility die and turn the whole world all around? People are having so much unrest until justice is served for that boy. The kings, Governor Sanwo-Olu, wọn ò ní sùn kí orin yẹn kó sound. Bọ́lá Tinubu gan ní èyí tí wọ́n ń bá lọ ẹ̀ ó máa dìde. There's no time he will not answer. He will have to answer. Ta lọmọ yìí? Ẹ fún justice ẹ̀. Yes. Ó sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan. There are some things he said in the car. That's why I want Wunmi herself to go with spending and kókó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So that the people that need to go to jail, tí wọ́n máa fún ní life imprisonment, kí wọ́n tètè gbà ká nísinmi. Because Mohbad is not ready to rest in peace until justice is served. That is many things. All the things that is even happening now, there were some things that Spendi said, bó ṣe sọ ni mo sọ fún yín. But there are still things that is worrisome. It's as if he knew he was going. As Ben, you know, it was after he said, but when he said this kind of thing, why didn't you call his father? Why didn't you call his father? Prime Boy was just crying. He can't sunkún ni. He had to jet. The boy was just crying. Prime Boy. He broke. He broke. The nurse said, who set him up? She was mentioning name. In fact, even they couldn't bail her today. Even spending gone. Shelley. Me, I won't put my mouth. But I want to go or I be questions at the mom. My own is that everybody, I'm at this station, everybody lost this station. The one that you have, your lawyer, Wunmi is the one person I will tell, go to the station with your lawyer. All this story now that you people told them at inquest is different from what these three people that have been in custody, they are saying. So, it is you people versus these people. Who is lying?
It's Wunmi that is lying now.
Who is lying? Aside that, my question is, what made Mohbad say he wants to throw you people kúrò nínú mọ́tò that the drivers there saying, why do you people want to put me into trouble? Why are you people doing this? What is the thing that made Mohbad whining down that he wants to open the car on motion on Eco Bridge, Butemeta Bridge? A time will come. I will be talking about it, but not now. Until when this case is concluded.
Concluded.
I'm scared.
I beg you, do that and say.
Go and tell them.
Some of you to tell us.
Say the truth. Say your truth. If they are lying, counter them. It's not third mainland. They said Ebute. That's what they told me. Ebute Meta Bridge. They didn't say third mainland. Don't come and add my own. Well, I didn't say that. They said Ebute Meta. The boy said Ebute Meta. He didn't say third mainland. If he says third mainland, I will say third mainland. So you can't be the one telling me what to say. I'm referring to you that wrote that wrote third mainland. He didn't say third mainland. It's Ebute Meta at Ebute Meta Bridge. Yes, Yalaje courtroom. That was what Spendi said. There was nothing like Baba said third mainland. He said the boy said third. When we got to third, he wanted to open the door on motion, and he said said some things. Ìyẹn gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mò ń hold back. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló lead sí pé ó wá fẹ́ ṣe action tó fẹ́ ṣe yẹn. And many other things. Point yẹn tó 7. And in some of the things he said, it showed that he knew he was dying. In those words, he knew he was dying. You know, Atagbalagbaba saw it. Sign here now. Those things he said meant so heavy. Ebutero, bridge, Ebutero. Okay. Okay, Ebute, is there a bridge there? Gbemisola Odun say, hey, Ebute sha, they mention Ebute. No, Ebute bridge. Ah, it doesn't matter. Sha, ibi tí wọ́n sọ fún mi ni mo ti sọ yẹn. You people should please. It's not. It's bridge. They said bridge. Ebute hair. I don't know. It's bridge. Ebute meta hair. It's bridge. There, please. All that don't matter. Please. All that. All this is what I don't like. Nipa nikon. Aba sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ema besi ebute. What has that? What is knowing the bridge going? How is that going to help you people now? Èèyàn ní wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan níbi bó jẹ́ tọ́bẹ̀là náà bó jẹ́ anywhere. Why are you people Ebute mẹ́ta Ebute? Is that this is what I don't like about we Nigerians. We are going this way. We are talking about something important. Emma Besima saw the comedy. What's about Ebute or Ebute mẹ́ta? Anything Ebute is Ebute. What matters is the bridge. And that is not even what matters. The problem is, why did he say he wants to throw the two of them out?
But you are not saying it.
Not spending. In fact, di ọmọ mú pé òun fẹ́ ṣe ni. Òun fẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ tán ni. Ó fẹ́ gba ọmọ fẹ́ ṣe jù. Please, I don't want to talk too much. I want to talk too much, Jare. I want to talk too much. Pé ìyá ni mí. I'm a mother. So, ìwọ̀nba tí mo lè sọ nìyẹn. They should go and sort it out. My own is, I want to know who is culpable. Waiting by Mohbad. Kẹ́ni yẹn tètè wá máa lọ. Bó jẹ́ ìméjì, bó jẹ́ mẹ́ta ni kẹ́ tètè wá lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n gbére. But I must let you people know. Ọwọ́ ti kan wọ́. Because that is the reason why politics is being played here. Station settled. All stations settled. No case. Ibi tó ti jẹyọ, gbogbo yín máa máa rí láìpẹ́. All stations settled. No case. It actually happened. But àgbà kì í yára yánu sọ̀rọ̀. All stations settled. No case. You remember that when they went to get documentation, death certificate for Mohbad at Lekki there, you know the place they went to? They were there for 3 good hours. I have asked the question here, and I'm still asking again. Who called Sam Larry and told him that they were in the station? And should there be a death certificate given, that means that we have to put Mohbad's body in the mortuary. Or a death report, what they call it, clinical report. And they told that man, we are not giving you any reports. Hence the reason why they couldn't keep Mohbad in the mortuary. Then Sam Larry said, all stations settled, no case. Who called Sam Larry? Who told Sam Larry about it? They are aware. Sam Larry, you know what you did. You are not the one that buy Mohbad, but you know politics is in play here. And you know why. You know what Mohbad got himself involved in with you. You know why you were chasing Mohbad here and there. Wumi, you know why Mohbad was being chased up and down by Sam Larry. Ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Tito, Mohbad Bonny. Those were part of the things Mohbad mentioned in the car. All stations settled, no case at all, is a true life story. But it is not time to spill it to that extent. Komaro key. Lọ́kàn gbogbo everybody tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú Mohbad àtàwọn tó filé ayé sú Mohbad àtàwọn tó ń ṣe conspiracy so that we will not get justice for Mohbad. Komaro key lọ́kàn gbogbo yín. Ìdájọ́ gbogbo wa ó kù sí dẹ̀dẹ̀. Ìdájọ́ gbogbo wa ó kù sí dẹ̀dẹ̀. I beg to take my leave, everybody. I've been able to summarize for you people what I learned from these people, okay, and heard from them. I've been able to summarize. All stations settled, no case again. Remember that word. All stations settled, no case again. Try and think of it. How many people were with Mohbad, his corpse, at the police station when he was taken there? Darusha, Wumm, Baba Mohbad, and the ambulance driver. Now, question yourself. Who was speaking to Sam Larry? And he said, all stations settled, no case at all. And they were forced to go and bury Mohbad like a chicken. Darusha, I've not finished my scores with you. Shongbo, you are the only one I have business with. Because I know the others, justice is going to fish them out. I'm still waiting for your sisters to tender you. I've already informed the people in the village, and 3 Ailala is ready for you. In Ekperu, in Edishon, and in Odiremo. If you can survive the 3, which I doubt, I bet is the first one, you are down. Please come out. I just want you to just come out with what you have said about Mohbad, and you are truthful with it. Just come out and say you are ready to go to Ailala. Just, you will only say if I have not been loyal with Mohbad and all what I said in that story that you wrote out for people is true. If it is true, then they will take you back home. Your stomach will swell like this. I've already informed them. They said they are ready. In fact, I can do video. I can tell them to do live video. They have masquerade that are naturally, they say there. They are in those 3 places for you. They are ready. They call them Ailala. If our government can even start using that, there's no need for all this police station and all these people are going to. Ailala is the best for this kind of thing. Let people do they die. Fight. Follow Mohbad. All stations settled. No case at all. There are some things happening politically that Mohbad, and that is why this politics is in play for him. It's a lot. Oh, deep. What about you? Àwọn tó mọ Mohbad, ó mọ gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Mohbad dẹ̀ pariwo. Ó sọ tó. Ó sunkún tó. Ó pariwo. Even that day, he was saying it in the car. They didn't know that is his last. You will hear from him. Good night, everybody. I love you all. God bless you people. Bye. God bless.
Wow. My people, I go change this thing again. Make una go watch am from the beginning. Una just dey come. Anytime I dey watch Mohbad, the thing dey get to me. Anytime I dey watch all these things, the thing dey enter me. They make me dey fear. They make me fear too much. Oh God. Well, now bye bye. Make I go set am up.